If you are going to go down this chemist route and start mixing on your own, I have a couple suggestions for you. And this is going to apply regardless of whether or not you're Warm Sun or any other foundation color. First off is the Pro Mixers. The ones from NYX are the ones I tend to recommend to consumers because it's very easy for you to go into a lot of your retailers and find these. Keep your undertone in mind when you are picking out a mixer, so it's going to depend. Do you want to add more warmth? Do you want to add some olive to the mix? Do you want to lighten it up? There is a white mixer. Do you want to darken your foundation? And then there's a darker one to do that. So just kind of keep your own undertone in mind. If you'd rather use your foundations, let's say you have a lot of foundations and you want to start pulling those in to mix, then here's a couple tips for that. The reason why these two foundations work is, let's first start off with Makeup Forever. This foundation is actually red based, so there is a lot of warmth to it and it has red in it. However, it's not a strong warm undertone. The reason why this one works so well with the Warm Sun is Warm Sun already has enough warmth to it. Adding some of this red gives it an equal balance between red and the yellow, and it adjusts it right into as if it was the 340 Cappuccino. Now within the Maybelline lineup, there also is, I know in the SuperStay, I believe there is a warm coconut, or there's also just one that is just coconut. Coconut in the Maybelline series has red already in it. So let's say you already have those at home, try mixing that with the Warm Sun and see if you're going to get that adjustment as well. Go slow on using the coconut version because again, this already has enough warmth in it. So you don't want to add too much warm. It actually is going to run the risk of it turning orange, and that is actually what you probably are seeing in the warmth, the clips for the NYX Pro Mixer. What I do is adding just a little bit of this to this, depends on the adjustment. You'll see it go peach, which will go into my skin, but if I put too much of this in, then it turns orange, which indicates that it's too warm. So just keep that in mind. And then last is the Physicians Formula in Deep in 4. Now I have a little sticker here, which is green. And actually, if you looked in my cabinet where all my foundations are, some foundations have different color stickers because it's just easy for me to spot and pull out to adjust my other foundations. This shade is actually, it's a neutral base, but what it does is it will turn warmer foundations and add that olive in, that perfect ratio. This is the one I feel is the best adjustment for Warm Sun. Go figure. This finish of this foundation, for me, because I do like a radiant type finish, it loosens up the texture, this matte texture that is in the Maybelline SuperStay. So it actually makes it a very comfortable wear on my skin, which is what I like. I want to add a little bit more coverage within the Physicians Formula. The SuperStay will do that. It will add that additional coverage. For example, for today, like this is the foundation mix that I have on. For this side here, I didn't even have to put any concealer on the dark marks. It had enough coverage from the Maybelline to just kind of just pop, put it on, and I was done. And I like that. Close second, I would say, is the Makeup Forever. And this is also a good way for me to use up this foundation because I haven't been using it very much. So now that I have these two together, I'll go ahead and start using these together as well. Oh, I forgot to mention this in reference to the mixers. Now, the olive mixer, I personally don't like how the look appears on my skin when I put these two together. The olive mixture, what it does is it just adds a slight color change to Warm Sun, but it doesn't give it enough, a little bit more red, just a little bit more yellow. It actually deepens it just a tad, but still keeps it light. It just doesn't give it enough of what I feel it needs. So That's why I like it with the warmth. At least this not only deepens it, it gives it the ratio that it needs to start adjusting to 340. And now I'm done. That is how I turned 334 Warm Sun into the magical 340 Cappuccino if it existed. And I feel good because now I can enjoy the benefits of the SuperStay Foundation along with everybody else. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. If you have any questions, any assistance, please leave them down as comments and I will get back to you. You can also reach out to me on social media. Information's down in the info box, and also I will get back to you. Have a wonderful day or evening. Thank you so much for stopping by and spending some time with me. And as always, I'm going to see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.